Sending you the challenge today, my small, short, ugly, challenged friend. Only you know what it's like to be out there on the battlefield and to face the hell of being a defenseless, short, small troll, a dwarf, a gnome. You know what it's like. You know what it is. And to be helpless out there, and to be ridiculed, laughed, mocked, and sold a bill of goods by the media and by your self-help gurus that are making a fortune out of human misery and giving advice by admonishment, 10-cent advice by admonishment. But let me tell you something, unless you are born again hard, and by that I mean you get yourself into the shape of your life, you leave no stone unturned. I want your body rock hard. I want you mean and I want you tough. I want you to have the best assertiveness skills possible. And when push comes to shove, I want you to be memorable in a fight. Whether it's a verbal contest, verbal abuse, or it's a physical fight. And remember this, my short, small, ugly man. You're going to have to prove it. You can't bluff your way. You have to be the real deal. There's no way, there's no chance to bluff your way around this. It's cold, it's hard, it's tough, and it's unrelenting out there. Everybody, I've heard it said, and it was said to me, and it correctly said, it's open season on a short, small man. And I'm going to repeat that once more. It's open season on the short, small man who looks like, who acts like, who sounds like, who dresses like, who appears like a victim. And everybody wants to put the small, short, ugly man in pillory and blame him for everything. You can't fight back. You can't stop it. If you are not in the shape of your life, physically, but it's not good enough, you have to prove it. You're going to have to put up or shut up, because you will be challenged. Nobody's going to take a man like me who looks like me seriously unless I can back it up with my mouth and my fists. And I'm dealing out the cold, hard, real world situation. You have to grab the bull by the horns. Only you can do it. And if you look around, there's nobody wants to even get involved with a short, small man. Good example. I had a discussion with a so-called advantage TDH. And the TDH was blowing smoke out of his ass. And I think you should do this. I think you should do that. Shut up, TDH. Shut up, TDH. Genetically advantaged opponent, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. And finally, the bum had to admit, no, I don't know what I've never experienced what you're talking about as a short, small man, and I don't want to experience it. And I said, now you're telling the truth. Everything else you said to try to encourage me, the short, small, ugly man, was bullshit, was it not? You don't know what the hell you're talking about, but yet you shoot your mouth off. Unless you've been in the arena, unless you've been in the trenches, unless you know exactly what it's like, shut up. Shut up, you're blowing smoke out of your ass. It's a pay-as-you-go world. Every so-called favor has a hook on it, doesn't it? Anything done so-called gratis is not gratis at all. But it's going to come back to haunt the small, short man big time. And the only thing I can offer you, the only thing I can tell you is, I'm not going to tell you, somebody heard this advice to the short, small man. My heart to you, hang in. Fuck you, asshole. Get yourself in the shape of your life. You need to have endurance, you need to have stamina, you need to be tough, and you need to build up a total resistance to discouragement and frustration. You walk through those enemies. Discouragement, tear it up, eat it up. Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm walking through it. I'm punching my way through it. Over and over again. The victory for the small, short, ugly man, the Quasimodo man like me, is just to be able to survive one more day and come right back at it. Don't quit, don't run, don't hide, but you've got to be in shape to do it. Let the combat begin.